Top morning, laddies. My name is Chaz, and welcome. Yep. Welcome to the What If Zuko Was Trapped in a Alternate Timeline? Or actually, or should I say, what if Deku was trapped in a pause time? It's basically a between dimension where everyone is frozen. They're basically like mannequin dolls. Oh. And yeah. So basically, yeah. Normally I would say I'm also adding zoomies to this what if, so yeah. So then so now, but I'll skip the Zuko and Zumi being born and then at age of 4 they go to Quark Doctor thing. Because, yeah. But when they were at age of 5, of course, Sasashi in this alternate timeline was a pro hero. A pro hero. Oh, well. But one of the enemies decided to take his revenge on Sasashi by planting a time bomb. And it was not a timer bomb, it's a time bomb that when it explodes, whoever is in it. But he did. Sorry if I'm sounding weird. It's just my breathing, and yeah. So now Zuko was basically playing with his sister. But he went to his bedroom to get something and found a bomb. When he opened it, and it blew up, and his sister came after him. When the big blast, bright light, and Zumi, he ran over to Inko and they told her that Zuko's dead. What? Maybe did he play around with scissors? No. There's this, or she did walk over after Zuko was disappeared, and she looked over and sees and her father told her that a time bomb is a really bad, and so she basically ran and as fast as she could to her mother to and her father is the Inko and Sashi came with, and when Asashi looks inside of a box, that Zuko opened, as Asashi's eyes widen, and he looks at a message that was under for her, are to Asashi from your enemies, many enemies. As Asashi was upset. Yeah. So now we will go to Zuko. So Zuko was standing behind Asashi. See, like he walked around in front of Asashi. Can you not see me? And so now a time skip. So they thought Zuko was dead. And yeah. But then, of course, time skip. Zumi was upset that's why she wants to be a hero, and to take out her brothers as villains thing. And yeah. So does Zuko, but Zuko was there. His body aged up. He's now the same age as what Zumi is. So, yeah. So basically, Zuko, or time skip to All Might versus All for One. And yeah, Zuko did train hard in and whatever he did in the mannequin doll world, or I'll just say that it will happen in real life. So the crime rate dropped to 0. There was no crime rate. So, yeah. And so that's why I did a time skip to All for One versus All Might. Of course, All Might was down, but not out. Zuko was there, but he sees a laser. All for One is about to shoot a laser. And yeah, the Zuko grabs All for One's arm, because in the mannequin doll world thing, and broke, basically, and yeah, used his own arm or he used All for One's arm to stab right through All for One. And 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 he opens him up, reached right in, and pulled out the quirk, or not a quirk that he knew that it was one of the wildcats. So yeah, so he walks. Yeah, he literally walks over to, and he basically puts her quirk back into her body. And he kind of feels weird, like his body, when he first went, like his quirk, like manifest, like basically it got changed. It, like, he also gained the abilities of Infinity and Zero. And yeah, his quirk became a ability, or it infused with, yeah. And he created a speedster, or it created a speedster. So, All for One says, or no, actually, All for One dies. And then Zuko, who did that? As a voice comes out of nowhere, that will be me. As All for One, or as everybody's like looking around, as a portal opens up, as Zuko's the one that you see before you. I tried my best. Is opening a portal. Arnold, like he, as heroes thought it was going to be another villain, but they realized that Kirigiri was knocked out before. So then Zuko, or so then the two hands came out, opens the portal as he steps through. Oh. As Bakugo recognizes him. No way. You're still alive? Long time no see, Bakugo. And Zuko, who says to Bakugo, as everybody's like confused, or actually they're a little bit shocked. Here, My Hero Academia on races. As Bakugo's face was a little bit more like they could not believe. As some of them were, so everybody's like, wait. Even Zumi was like, wait, that's my brother. Sasashi looks up at him. They thought no one could even escape from the doll world or mannequin doll world or pause time. And Zuko says, huh, they sure did tick me off. Holy crap. As everybody's like freaking out about how did this kid get out of the, yeah. Everybody's like, man, but how does that even work? The, so, so then the villains were coming to attack Zuko, but Zuko, blink of an eye, he knocks them all out. As a green aura was radiating off of Zuko, as, yeah, because he absorbed too much from that world. So then he basically did what the, hold on. I don't know how to spell it, so I'm trying to figure this part out, but so, and I'm not gonna do, oh, here it is. So yeah, the Zuko who was basically pretty powerful. Yeah. Here it is. So basically Zuko, who was going through what the he like so yeah, basically Zuko what went through the same thing what Hulk did. And of course Zuko ran, and I got, as Zuko looks at them, speed energy needs to go somewhere, right? Yeah. So, as, yeah. That's what we always got taught in school. As Bakugo, or let's say Asashi says that during that middle of a sentence, Zuko ran and like he could outrun Teniida and his entire family and Bakugo and everybody. And Zuko ran all the way across the world. In the middle of the water, he found where. So then when he exploded, it was so devastated, it literally almost cleaned out the entire world. But it only. So, yeah. So that everybody thought he. Yeah. So, but Zuko manages to survive that explosion. So, yeah. Okay. As everyone was like, they heard that Zuko is already dead again. Yeah. At first they thought he was. But then Zuko was like, nap time. it's it's like that almost towards the end where where the Hulk lifts up and says nap time as he slams his head back down. And yeah. As he gets up, alright. As he gets up, runs over like super fast. And Inko and Isashi were pretty sad about it. But then there was a mysterious knock on a door. Wonder who that would be, as Isashi says. And the of course, the one person that showed up was Zuko. So he did knock, and plus Inko looks at him, and she could not believe that he almost lost her son, not once but twice. He's as Isashi was so like happy to like he's unkillable. Yeah. So his sister wants him to. Oh, yeah. Not like the what you're probably thinking, but the she wants him to walk her to school. Okay, sister. So then the next day, so his sister was woken up and got dressed, and yeah. How long has this video been? I forgot to check. Not that long. Okay. So, yeah. So, yeah, Zuko, so Zumi got onto her brother. Not like out of anger or hatred. Literally, physically jumped onto him. Like, gave him a piggyback. Or, like, basically, yeah. So she has her lunch, her backpacks. So he basically says, ready? And she's latched right onto him. As he says, 3, 2, 1, let's go. As he goes fast. As she could not believe. And he showed up to school. As he drops her off. Basically, yeah. That's how powerful Zuko is. So he says, have fun on that school. And then he zooms back. Zoom! Yeah. As he did, like, do some grocery shopping because his mother asked him to. Zoom. Yeah. As they could not believe it. Inko, or everybody's like, man, that boy's faster than anyone. Let's see how fast he could. So Ochako ends up then yeah, so he ends up as he stops as of course Dobby shows up. So you're the speedster that everyone is talking about. Huh. I have no interest. Or you have your sister and I have my own brother. How does it make you feel to have been trapped in that weird world? I kind of grew up there. As Dobby tries to use his fire, but then something stops him. As as Dobby's like, what? As he grabs the and Zuko says, you're actually the first person then, or actually I never could understand your pain. But I do know that I was there. You burnt yourself really young in life. But how petty. But and at least you survived. That's a good. As Izuku used his full power to change Dobby's flame aim to more like to water down more. So he changed Dobby's or he took away Dobby's fire and ice powers. Or as Dobby's like, what did you do? You were creating so much flame. I had to take away your fire. So, yeah. And, of course, Zuko was pretty powerful. So, he ran around the entire building. And everybody's like, man, this boy's faster than Tinyans. Or even speed quirks. So yeah. So then Bakugo was like, man, if Zuko could, he's so powerful. Of course, no one knew how powerful he really is until, yeah. So then the day came of Ochako finally. First, she asked Zumi if it's okay with her if she could date her brother. As you like my brother anyway? Yeah. Yeah, she, in this alternate timeline, she's more of like, yeah. She says that, yeah, I do like your brother. Because how kind he is and all that stuff. So then, yeah. So, sorry. Okay. Yeah. And I'm making this into a movie, not the just, okay? No. Yeah, so then Zuko ends up. He stops by at the UA. And of course, Nezu did call Zuko that he has a little challenge for him. Him to the UA. Okay. Or the battle arena. No. Okay. So then he goes full thruster. And he enters into it. And yeah. So the Class 1A, Class 1B. Hold on. Oh. what name? So they were just waiting. Ready? As everybody says, are you ready? Yeah. Let's see how fast can you guys catch up to me. Okay. So then it was all versus one. So Zuko was like, this is hardly a fair fight for all of you. As they're like, why would that be? I'll show you. 3, 2, 1. As they're like, they all got knocked out in 2 seconds, or actually 0 seconds. As he's running around, he's too excited, so he's creating a tornado that even yeah. As they're like, man, he knocked most of us out, good second. Man, if he's that powerful. Now, who? As he's zooming. So, yeah. So now Zuko ends up. So after the whole battle thing between Zuko versus, the entire class, 1A all the way down to Class S, and they could not believe how fast he could do things. Yeah. So now, and so Ochako walks over to Zuko. Because the test was over. Thing. As he did sit down to admiring the little plants thing. And of course Ochako comes over and hugs him. As he is so happy to actually have someone that, yeah. So she decides to ask him out to go on a date. So Zuko agrees. And yeah. So then so they did go on a date, and they did get married and had children's thing. But man, so yeah, so this is gonna be the end of the video. Please leave a like, share, subscribe. Peace out, y'all.